All right, bros. TQQQ. I never really fuck with TQQQ, but I mean, I like it, man. I like. Seems like a little safe zone from 91 to 24, man. Just like looking at it, but there's a difference between charts, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and just break it down like this. Go ahead and start off. So this is my YouTube inspired chart. So the whole reason of what I'm looking at on my last video, that first videos that I put on here, like my whole flex shit, I'm pretty much doing everything and I'm looking at everything that is going to trickle down. So if anyone, a lot of traders are looking now at the reactions of what we're doing, right? So we're controlling the market. We're doing everything. We're the ones that are going to end up on Benziga and shit like that. Even those motherfuckers are late. So everybody's kind of late. Everybody's looking at the reactions and shit like that. A lot of shit is on point. So if you're using an MA, things change. Dump interest or pump is high. Things are pumping. When the dump comes, there's going to be a lag. When that lag's there, we're selling calls to people that are still thinking, oh, because of the 50 or whatever, and they're looking at RSI, shit like that. This is like my RSI, we'll say trend finder. You know, people aren't going to draw a line, try to find a trend, be like, oh, last time the shit was over 70. And I made a video of how it goes on 70, 70 on my IG page, or how it goes 30, 30, 30, how people think it goes over 50. This shit's just all types of off. Knowing that, sit here and just roll calls into puts. TQQ is cool, man, because there's a lot of, I think there'll be a lot of penny pumping, which is, I mean, pumping in general. So if someone gets word or something like that, we call it work. I call that work. I mean, there's ways to do it, and you know, whatever it is, there's ways to just for real do it, but it's work, man. You're gonna zoom in into the 1, 2, 5, 3, you know, shit like that. But it's good shit. If it's an MA, there's gonna be a lag. To get over that lag, you know, you can do like, let's stick more to the trend. So people could be looking at that. So even like, let's say for example, people will see some shit like that. The dump came, they're on the lag on the dump, they're buying the shit. Gonna be selling calls, knowing their price target is probably here, probably higher. They're thinking that RSI is gonna go to 70. That's the only reason that I would even look at RSI, to see what it is that I can sell, like burn rate on it. To sell calls, turn into puts and shit like that. Pretty much trying to see what time I'm gonna get paid. It's the only reason I kind of look at it, but it's on that lag. So even if whatever the adjustments of the MA, that's a good one, but you can also group together MAs. When you group together MAs, you can group together a lot of the other MAs, because people are using shit like clouds or their algorithms and stuff like that. In different countries, they'll sit there and they'll be like, all right, it won't go too far away from this MA or whatever. They're going to be buying. So that's volume of international traders on volume like that. Some countries, they're like, all right, cool. This is still the tendency of it, right? So you're still looking at the tendency of it. It hasn't broken the tendency. Okay? So it won't be that much investment into it. So even if this tendency breaks and there's a little bit more on a pump, or people are looking at patterns and it crosses the MA and they're sitting there and sitting on it, or sitting on a cloud that crosses MA, they're looking at a bottom and thinking it's like, I would say maybe even a double bottom play right here might actually work, because it'll pick up signal support on the major one, but it depends how many people dump, how many people just keep trying to buy. So if people continue to buy here, which is a penny pump, but probably still penny pump or whatever, and it just keeps going, I would sit there and I'd still be rolling those calls into puts. That basic support level, which some people will pick it up and try to do a double bottom play. And this is a day chart. So, I mean, that's just how it works. I won't say how I can, like, I influence the stocks or whatever, or do a lot of shit. And then we'll get into look like the 2 minute. So you got the 2 minute chart. It's a pumping, it's a pumping, it's a pumping. And I continue to pump. I mean, fuck it. I mean, it's on his last legs, the last bit of interest right there. It's on a pump interest. So these people are going to zoom in. They're going to be buying and buying and buying just for a few days. Just keep buying and buying and buying, protecting defensive positions, shit like that. It's pretty cool because, I mean, it's more of a, you know, smaller one. So you might actually get some more just regular interest that might, you know, I really don't think they'll be trying to drive the price down, but there might be some extra entry and volume on that one. I would look at the ETF, the volumes on the ETF, definitely economic data, futures too, to try to anticipate gap ups and gap downs. So you got to get on top of that too, because if things gap down, even if it's time to fill up the gap, and that open interest is going to sit there and probably fucking dump, because then they're going to know that range, they're not going to be able to do it. Or definitely I would buy the dip on that one, expecting them to try to sit there and pump. And then once it gets halfway, they'll have to make a decision to count their losses, or, you know, depending on who it is or how that day goes. And they'll sit there and buy it. So this is a 4 hour. This is a 2 minute. 2 minute here, 4 hour here. This is, I like 15 minute. So 15 minutes maxed out. So this is an example right there. 15 minute chart, which I'll call the bro chart. I mean, it still has a little bit more on money and shit like that. We're looking at some of that interest is going down. People are selling, probably doing the same shit, rolling those calls, looking at that day chart, rolling them down into puts. Open interest is still high, so the pump is still going on. So what did that? Cross that MA. So it can go sideways because it crossed, 24.4. 24.4 would put that right there. I'll go ahead and put a line on 24.4, right? There's a penny pumping. Penny pumping trying to not lose their money. They're putting in that work. So even if MACD is right there, that MACD cross on that basic level might sit there and just trigger a stop domino. Stop domino breaking that, stop domino breaking that, and eventually fall back to 23.75. Bigger money still has a little bit of room. It could have been 25.5. I would have been trying to pump for 25.5 and continue, continue, and I would set my price target at 25.5 or 26 for the day, depending on what it is. Maybe there's a bunch of shit you can do. You probably set off some alerts and shit like that. Buy some crazy ass shit, set off option flow, people reading that. It's pretty much what it is. I'll look at that and it'll be working and working and working. But I would tell people to pretty much at this point, like, it's on his last legs. So we sit here and just continue to play the RSI, keep pumping. But I mean, the same shit as that zoomed in. You know what I'm saying? Here, that's why I like having it that way. So at 24.3, 24.5, and that 24.3, it's about the same shit. You see how that works? So I would still try to do that 25.5, 26. The 4 hour might get some of the 4 hour volume to just try to get a discount. What day is today? What day? I don't know. The 30th? Is it Thursday or something? Tomorrow's Friday. It's the last day. Maybe try to do the last bit. People looking at open interest and saying, hey, I'm just gonna try. See, look, there's a little bit of the same philosophy. Just people, you know what I mean? There's something. I usually have this the other way too, by the way. I usually have it like that. Yeah. I usually have it like that to be rolling the calls down. But you see that open interest on that? This penny pumping on TQQQ is going on. That's why I said that 4 hour might pick up. I'd set up an option flow alert to pump this fucking stock up. You don't have to work because you have penny pumpers already liking it on this ticker. So I would set up an option flow and bring in more volume. So it needs more volume. Even though this shit looks like that, the 4 hour, you're going to get some of that volume. People are going to be shorting it, or they might be closing their position thinking that, hey, it's a pump. Be telling people, hey, it's a pump. You see the open interest on that? That's how many people right now are like, fuck, man, I really need this to go up. I really need this to go up. Hey, look, man, I'm not going to bullshit you. This needs to pump. Right? I'm pro with this shit. So I could probably tell people, hey, man, you shouldn't have bought that shit ahead of time. Hey, man, da-da-da-da. If I own this shit, I would already been rolling. I'm just showing that day chart, what I was showing you guys. I would already been rolling these calls into puts and just waiting for my 1,000% to come in. Now, that's what the fuck I would have been doing, but I'm setting up the TA just to help for future reference, man. Anything like that, just to help for future reference, because, I mean, this shit starts breaking down. It's a stop domino going down. It is what it is. Look, I appreciate all the work and shit like that. I respect it. I respect all the open interest of these thousands of fucking people that are just might be losing money. And, I mean, just a lot of people are out right now, man. This needs a pump. Guys. TQQQ needs saving. And I'm telling you, if fucking promoters did not fuck up our actual calling this shit on trading platforms, on StockTwitch, on Moomoo, on Webull, on Reddit, on everything, we could sit here and explain this shit and even rationalize what bears to close their position and get all this buying to happen. So all these fucking 20,000, 30,000 fucking people aren't going to be sitting there losing money. Bunch of people be putting work logging into these charts, whatever. Bears would be closing. Everybody be buying, man. And that's some of the shit of the reason why I'm on here not public, is because I'm a shit, even from brokers banning accounts and muting fucking accounts. That's pretty much what they did, man. So just a little bit of info on that. Shit's laggy, shit pumps, shit dumps. At the end of the day, when I quit trading and retire again, I would like to leave this whole trading community in a better place than where it was. Anybody that knows that whatever thinks we just disappeared, nah, man, go to all these fucking accounts, look up my fucking name or search or whatever, look at all the posts I've ever did, tell anybody that's ever commented, hey, this is where we're at. We're at public now, man. Brokers and all this shit, our shit's muted, fucking banned for life in places. That's it, man. It's just, it looks like a ghost town. Like our fucking little pages looks like a ghost town. And it's more like quality, not quantity. I'd rather sit here and just have a few people on a little group chat that pretty much, when it's smart, it's really efficient and it's really powerful to have a few people with large amounts of money. You gotta have confidence in what you're doing, you know, the truth and what it is. And that's something that's powerful, man. It's in the quality, not the quantity. I'm a firm believer in that. So I'd like to leave that shit in certain people's hands that have a little bit of the influence and at least raise a little bit of the IQ value. So next time promoters fucking wreck the ship and cause a mutiny, it won't be this fucked up. Or the next time the government's fucking everybody, you know, people actually be able to profit on that too. You know what I mean? I want everybody, regardless of what the economy's doing, the government's doing, I want every trader to be the most profited in any direction and take advantage of everything in every market. Don't worry about their job. Don't worry about getting fired. Don't worry about a recession. Don't worry about the prices of houses. And be rich as fuck. But TQQ needs a pump, guys. Any trader, any bear, like fucking chill, man. This fucking TQQQ. Go find some fucking other shit to short, man. And anybody who owns it, nah, just roll the calls, man. Just roll the fucking calls. Just roll it. Anybody who's holding, like, I look at it and I'm like, honestly, man, I'll probably end up trading it. I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably end up trading TQQQ and try to hold some lines. It needs help, man. It needs fucking help, even right now. So you'll see this chart, reference back to it for the day. Today is June 30th. You can reference back to everything what the fuck I'm saying, the 24, blah, blah, blah. And, price targets, and this is where it needs to get in the range. Tomorrow, 30 days is in June. So this is already for tomorrow, man. It really needs to hit that 26. And I'd have to look at futures to see what the gap down is, the data or whatever. And it really needs fucking 26 right now. So anybody that's on TQQ and they're sitting there, they got open interest. I mean, a few people are out, but fuck. It needs some help, man. You know? And we'd be able to do something if these fucking promoter motherfuckers didn't fuck our shit up. We had a good thing going, man. We 10 baggers all day. But yeah, good luck, TQQ, man. I mean, I'll try to help y'all boys out, man. But you saw that day chart. You know what I mean? Like, y'all can maybe chill. You know, maybe chill a little bit on that TQQQ. Just saying. All right, later. Boom. Stop loss domino. Like I said, penny pumps got to keep working though. Working across that MA. That's that little sideways action that I'm saying. That's what I call putting in the work, man. You know, just put in the work. And that was just because it crossed the MA. That's that sideways thing I was telling you about. You know, that little bit right there. A little bit right there. just trying to pump, man. Just trying to pump. And like I said, it had to hit the 25, 25.5 or whatever. Or these are going to expire worthless, man. It's trying. It really is. You know, the 25, 26. I mean, I know a lot of people want to hit 27 and shit by the end of the day Friday. We used to be able to do something, but shit's being, you know, done a certain way. We used to be able to do something more. So even if that changes and the money gets there, I mean, it can, man. Maybe 26. Like, I mean, I'm really like stretching it, man. Trying to be like maybe. I mean, I'm hoping. I'm rooting for you guys. I mean, look, I'm gonna tell you one thing. If it were me, I would be breaking that fucking 20. I'll be blowing past this fucking 24, 25 area right now. And I would be pumping the fuck out of it to hit that 25.5. Then I would be telling everybody we'll be buying calls on the dip or whatever. It might be the one day thing to hit 27, 28. You know, something. But just letting it be known, man. This is what it is. This is what I'm posting it ahead of time. That's why I said you can reference to it, man. That's why I did it. You know, I just eyeball shit. So that's why I got the 2-minute up, the 200. I got the EMA on there. I mean, I got RSI, I got MACD. I'm just kind of showing you like the different levels of this stuff, man. So you can kind of take that and just increase the whole, just your salary. And I'm telling you, because you know, when I quit trading and I'm gone, man, I like everything to just be flowing. I want every trader to make as much money as they can. I want the trading community to be good. Get rid of a lot of these fucking promoters that they just like listen to us, man, and then just promoted when they decided to disagree. Like they really thought their influence, like they influenced the stock market, and it happens. A lot of times people think that whatever it is they're thinking, or they may know something, and the saying goes, study long, study wrong, bro. So I'm telling you, like, this is our shit, man. This is our shit. You know, this is our boat. We built this. You know, it's like a captain of a ship and there's a mutiny. And I mean, it's cool, man, but a lot of people lost a lot of money, man. And I mean, I am making a lot of money. I've been making a lot of money this whole time. That's why I set up a little IG account. Just got into this YouTube and Twitter shit. And just breaking it down, pretty much telling people, look, it's impossible for anyone to make money and us not make money. That's one thing I'm just gonna say, like, outright. Just let that be known. There's just no way. No way. I mean, you could be the president of a country and just tell the whole fucking country to buy something. They're gonna be buying from us, man. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. That's why when it comes to stock wars and taking down the stock, I post some other video. Like, we can do a lot of shit, man. And we can squeeze, man. We squeeze. That's how we were able to do the squeeze. You know, it wasn't because people got on Reddit and told people. It's because we're on trading platforms, breaking every fucking thing down, giving every fucking line, every fucking point that people need to concentrate on. And then the scalp volume would come in. The scalp volume would come in, and we know only to trim down a little bit on the peaks sometimes in order for shit not to halt. So even when we're trying to control halts at a certain point, you know, the whole supernova shit, we're just done everything, man. I'm telling you, me personally, I made a video on, I got about 10 to 20 tickers, man, of proof of just those 1,000% that people hear about. It's like all on there. It's just that's me doing my thing, man. That's me and my people doing my thing. But it's all on there, man. We'll see what's up. But yeah, man, guys, good luck on 27. I mean, I hope 28, 29. I mean, I don't know, man. But I'll tell you one thing. These promoters didn't fucking hate, and these brokers and didn't listen to them, man. This shit would be at 30 right now. I'll tell you that right fucking now. This shit would have been at 30 right now. Just let it be known.